All right, we are on Glenmore reservoir. We're going to try and catch some pike for dinner tonight, just using a cheap, probably $6 or $7 Berkeley lure that I got from Walmart. Well, it's a beautiful morning out here. Everything's starting to turn yellow. It's supposed to be a warm day today, like 20 degrees, so it's a little chillier now, but perfect for paddling. Nice to get out. The one thing I did realize today is I'd taken this rod, cast in the river for some trout last time I used it, and I never put the steel leader back on it this time, so hopefully we don't have any pike rip that off, but worth a try anyways. We'll see what happens. Okay, we either hit some weeds or got a fish. We'll see. Don't feel like anything, probably just weeds. I had a couple fish I've caught on here though. It seems like weeds, and then you get it in, there's actually a fish attached to it, so sometimes they grab on and carry it under, but this time just weeds. This lake isn't very deep and it's got a ton of weeds, and unfortunately my battery on my fish finder wasn't charged, so I'm going blind today, but that's all right. Fished here a few times now and kind of started to figure out where the fish are. We'll see along the south shore here. But season's changed, so just because it worked a few weeks ago doesn't mean it's going to work again today, but I'll keep exploring. Too much luck so far. Just snagged on bottom there and ended up breaking the line off trying to get it back. Don't know what it was, and that was my only of my Berkeley favorite lure for this lake. So thrown on 5 diamonds and did find a steel leader in my bag, so that's a good thing. So sitting here, I'm gonna make, I don't know, a dozen casts, kind of do a clock-like direction, just go every couple degrees and make a loop all the way around me, and we'll see how that goes. And if that doesn't work, we might just troll with this 5 diamonds for a bit. And I do have some other crankbaits in my box I can throw on. Oh, and we got one. First cast, we got a little pike. Oh, and he's gone. Lost him at the boat. Well, that's promising. We talked about this rod real quick. It is the Okuma Alaris. Picked it up as like a Costco kit this year. $60, $59. And I do like the Okuma gear. I've got a couple of their nice kind of trolling line counting reels. And they're pretty cheap reel. I haven't really found anything comparable for that price, but they work pretty good. So I thought I'd give this a try, and I've actually really liked this rod. It casts really nice. The only thing I don't love about it is the line that's on it, and the box didn't say anything about what kind of test it was or anything like that, so who knows what it is. I'll change it out over this winter, but the rod itself casts really nice. The reel, very smooth, the reel. Drags settings are really nice. All in all, for 60 bucks I paid for it, it's been a great rod. And I did see they kind of went down for sale there. I think they were about $30 at the end of the season here. So if anybody picked that up for $30, I think you get yourself a great deal. Pretty good rod so far. Okay, well, nothing casting here for a bit. So I am gonna troll this 5-diamond spoon for a little bit. Trouble is, it's a heavy lure and there's so many weeds around here, it's gonna be tough to not get this thing snagged. So I'll make a cast out behind me, drop the rod as quick as I can and get paddling hard so I can keep that thing moving and keep it out of the weeds. And away we go. Well, pretty quiet so far. Still haven't caught anything since that one bite that got off. Tried casting for a bit and spot here and nothing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast out both lines. I'm gonna go a little closer to the shore and make a pass up along that south shore. Get out to kind of the one point and then turn around and head back home, and we'll see if we can get anything in the process. If not, it was still nice to get out. So it's the first line, the light one. Look at paddling here. Get some momentum on the kayak and get that line dragging behind us. Increase my speed a little bit just to keep up that momentum. And try to get a quick cast off on the secondary rod here. And I'll get that thing put in the rod holder before it even hits the water. So as soon as I hear it splash down, I can just set the bail, get back to paddling, and hopefully keep it out of the weeds. And looks like a snag or a fish. Probably a snag. And no weeds on there, so it might have been a bite, but I think that was just a snag. So one thing with trolling two lines, you catch something on one or a snag, you pretty much got to reel them both in. Get reset up every time. I grew up in northern Alberta, and there wasn't a whole lot of trout fishing up there. It was mostly northern pike and walleye fishing. Caught lots of pike, but never ate them. Was told they were bony and gross and slimy. This was actually the summer I ate my first one. I went on YouTube like I do for everything else, see how to fillet them, and did that 5 fillet method. Avoid the Y bones, and I was actually pretty surprised how good it tastes. Nice white meat. Done it twice now. Deep fried it in batter. That was delicious. And fried it in a pan with some butter. That was also really good. So have a look. 5 cut fillet. Gets rid of those Y bones for you. And to get rid of the sliminess, I actually tried a few things. I tried vinegar, which didn't work too bad. But the best thing was just to boil a kettle of water and stick the fish in the sink, dump the water on it, and it just kind of cooks the slime off of them. And you take a paper towel and wipe it right off. So all in all, I think pike are a great eating fish. And I think if I catch one on the way back, I might just take it home and be dinner or at least a snack tonight. Well, definitely wasn't the day I was hoping for today. Only caught that one bite. Fish came off right at the boat there, so no luck after that. Trolled around, did some casting, did all kinds of things, but just no luck. So I think I'm going to have to get a couple more of the lures that I lost. Tends to be my lucky lure on this lake. And when we come out next, we'll try that one again, but no luck for today. So thanks for joining anyways, and hope you enjoyed the video.